Priyansi. And like I said, green on the screen is always a good news. And we have Kunal also joining us on the show. Let me ask Kunal, good news is it? Looking at the screen right now. And also we have Rajesh Agarwal also on the show. We'll ask Rajesh what he's betting on. But Kunal, what's your view?
Very good morning to everyone. And yeah, I think it's good to see finally some green on the screen. But I think there are two important parts which are the hallmark so far for today's day and so far over the last 1.5 2 hours since the market opened. One is of course the strong fight back from bulls right from the open, because we were at a point where the gift Nifty was showing almost like a 150 to 200 points downtake. So the expectation or anticipation was that the markets would trade reasonably below the 22,000 mark. But then there's been a very strong comeback right from the word go. I think in just the first 5-7 minutes of the market open, there was a very strong fight back in terms of stocks sectors which start to show signs of recovery. I think that's trickled into the confidence, breeding into mid caps and small caps and many large cap names which are still looking attractive, and they are making a comeback for themselves. The second and the most important part, yesterday when the US markets fell, the CBOE VIX over there managed to rise up almost 15 to 16% on just a single trading session. So far, even at the start, the India VIX for us did not cross about that 15 to 15.5 odd mark. And that I believe is a very strong indication that the markets are just about trying to settle into this pivot range of 22,000 mark, which means I think we could be at a point where over the next 2 to 3 days, we might see the index just about stabilizing at the 22,000 mark. Even if that happens, I would still consider that as an extremely positive sign for the index over the very near term.
Well, absolutely. So that's Kunal's take coming in. A very good morning to you, Kunal, as well as Rajesh. Rajesh, I wanted to come to you. What do you think about the green on the screen? Is this a trend that you see sustaining for a select few sectors? What do you see emerging next when it comes to the markets?
Good morning, Cheryl. Good morning, Kunal. We believe that after the kind of massacre, I would say, witnessed in the market in the last 5 months, where we have seen frontline indices going down by almost by 15-18%, and in the mid caps space, we have seen stocks correcting by more than 50%. It's time to go ahead and start accumulating stocks. But one thing is for sure, one should be there for a longer period of time, maybe 6 to 9 months time horizon would be the minimum side. And one should look at quality first, because one never know when the market will turn around. Yes, technically, I think it's an oversold zone. It will go for a bounce back. That Kunal would be a better person to explain. But fundamentally, I think there is nothing wrong with our company, our economy as such. Everything is going well. Even in the weekend, the chief economic advisor had very clearly mentioned that we are going into a 4 trillion economy in FY25 only. And that was a very positive sentiment as far as I feel. RBI has taken its own steps, cutting interest rate, and they might go again for future cuts. So everything is in place. The only problem which we face every day is in the morning we come and see Trump has said this, Trump has said that, and stock markets start falling without any reason. So there are fundamentally strong companies which can give good return. We have to focus on that. And the most important thing in market is sometimes not to do anything, just buy your stocks and be patient and carry for long term. If somebody looks everyday prices, and then there is definitely going to be panic. So it's better to select good stocks, be in a long term, be for a long term. There are many pockets where the fundamentals are strong. I think infrastructure can be a good play. Private sector banks are looking very good. For example, HDFC Bank, ICICI Bank, XCX Bank, they are good bets, I would say. Even railway space, where we have seen yesterday IRCTC being moved to Navratna space, the valuation at around 600 plus odd rupees. It's damn cheap, I would say, the kind of monopoly it has in its business. So there are very good companies available at very good valuations where one can have a look.